you have more chances to obtain more things, and I think it's bad, I know, but well, it's it's one thing that we, ¿cómo digo? Que hemos estado viviendo, que hemos estado presentando, that we've been through. That we've been through, yes.
Thank you so much, Angie. Thank you so much, Carla, Arturo. Dulce, get ready, please. Life is easier when you're beautiful. Agree, disagree, why? State your reasons.
I'm not completely agree, but I'm not in disagree with this idea because Angelica have some points that are true, but I think that in this problem, it depends in the whole situation, because, for example, like some example that Angelica says is that if you are beautiful than someone else, or if you have a good body, you could take a job with more easier than other one, but in some cases, the only thing that could be important is your presentation. Probably you are not the beautiful girl in the world, but if you have a good presentation, you look good, you suit up nice, that could be like the counterpart of this situation. And in second place, I think that yes, being beautiful could be like a bless.
Like a bless.
Like a bless, and you have to aprovechar.
Take advantage.
And you can take a lot of advantage of the situation. I mean, the first part, if you are not the beautiful girl in the world, you can try to always look good, to give a good presentation. But if you are very or so beautiful, you can take some advantage of that situation, of that blessed.
Thank you so much. Continue, guys, please.
I'm thinking, teacher. No, I don't know. I'm not completely agree and disagree. I also think that it depends of the context. For example, in my case, in my career, all depends. Well, not not all, but most of times. Hi, teachers are.
Don't worry, it's okay. You can start again. Let's like have some like more time to organize your ideas. Okay. Let's just go with Arturo. Arturo, you're a man. You're a man. I'm also a man.
Yeah.
This is something interesting. But in your opinion, Arturo, is it easier when you're beautiful live?
Okay. I will focus on the woman at work. As a good man, I can say she or they can take advantage of this and be pretentious, or use their own skills to grow up and get a a good job or a higher job, right? A higher level in the organization. Is what I think.
That's all you think about it?
Yeah, well, it's my point of view. A woman can take advantage of this or be beautiful, right?
Only women can take advantage of this, Arturo? What about men? Ladies, do you think men take advantage of everything when they're handsome?
Yes, why not?
That's what I want
it's
to say.
Yeah. The same.
Yeah. So,
that's why I said before, it's a good man, I can say.
Now, ladies, this question: in which situations, not just talking about work, but in which situations do handsome men take advantage of their physical appearance? And Arturo, in which situations do you think women take advantage of their physical appearance? Come on, we have
in every job. Every job. Trust me. Yeah. I've been there in the office, in the buildings, and it's the same. It's the same. Even if they are handsome, they can be good workers, and not. Is what I saw.
Okay.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's very, very bad.
It has nothing to do with your abilities, right? But most of the times there seems to be like a 50-50 difference, right? Like people who can work like effectively and those who are just there because of the physical appearance, apparently. But I prefer not to go very deep into it. Just like you. Ladies, in which situations do you think men take advantage of their attractiveness?
When they want a girl.
When they want a girl. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
Teacher, but I also was thinking that, for example, in case of ladies, when you want to achieve something, but with another lady, between ladies, we have something like envidia.
Yeah, envy. Envy.
Envy.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
But between ladies, so this guy could be a little bit peligroso.
Dangerous?
Yes, because in those cases, you have to be more most intelligent than try to look very nice. But in case with some men, you can use both intelligence and your physical.
Yeah, your physical appearance, your
physical appearance.
Your physical traits, right? Your physical traits. Carla, you're very quiet, but I guess you're ready, right?
I think it's really sad that sometimes it seems like it becomes on beauty competence.
Yeah, a beauty more like race, right?
Beauty race. En lugar de.
Instead of.
Instead of show your abilities and your talent and that things.
That's your conclusion.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, very valid. Thank you so much. But you see, sometimes beautiful ladies, beautiful women, and handsome men, they don't get positions like like as easy as we think they could, mainly because of their physical appearance. Especially for jobs in which a lot of intelligence is required. Scientifics, astronauts, I don't know, if you want to become an engineer, well-respected engineer, I guess it is difficult. It is difficult for them to have access to these kind of opportunities, just like the rest of people, right? And just like you were saying, sometimes people may judge the way we look, and that's the reason this saying of like an easier life because of your physical appearance is used. But actually, I guess we are in the same kind of like in the same position, respecting opportunities and stuff. But something that I found out some time ago, based on some INEGI's reports, is that people in Mexico who are white skin complexion, they have more chances to get a job easier than people who are not white skin complexion. What do you think of that? Is that true? White skin complexion?
Basically, we have been living in a male chauvinist because it doesn't matter if you are male or female. One attractive person with the same abilities than the other, obviously the employment will choose the beauty girl or the handsome guy, obviously. But on the other hand, if you are social security and you have the same opportunity that a beauty girl, obviously. And another important thing, most of women prefer the way that a guy are, and handsome guys is not the most important thing for in my case. I prefer the way that he or they make me feel.
Thank you so much. Now, this saying in Mexico, verbo mata carita, is that true?
Completely agree.
Okay, Dulce, Arturo, Carla, do you agree with that saying?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
I have another idea. And it's actions. Acciones matan carita.
Okay. It is very similar to a saying in English that says actions speak louder than words, maybe? No, right?
Action speaks louder than...
That's right.
What is the last part of the...
louder than words.
Okay, good. I agree.
So doesn't matter if you are not like beautiful or handsome, it is your personality what gives you chances to have access to opportunities, right? Thank you so much, guys.
True.
Thank you so much for your points of views. Just before we move to the next lesson, because today is lesson C and lesson D together, let's go over some minor details. Okay, look, beautiful girls. Okay, beautiful. Sorry, beautiful girls has an easy life. What do we need to change here, guys? What do we need to change here?
Have,
right? Okay, good. Now, next one. This girl. What do we need to change here?
Girls?
Because it is plural, right? When it's plural. Okay. And what about this one? What about this one? What do we need to change here? We need to add something here.
Most?
The most, right? Because we're using a superlative, okay? The most, perfect, very good. Now, now this one, look. sorry, if you're security, what do we need to change there?
If you're secure?
Secure and security have to do with something that is being protected, okay? But in this case, I guess it would sound better if you use this one, confident, okay? You can use it. You can use it when talking about confidence, the way you feel towards a situation, okay? Okay, guys, and the last one.
I got one question.
Yeah, tell me.
From the last example, confident is for people, confident, and confidence is for action.
Oh, that is a good question. Confidence. The nature of confident is an adjective. Now, why am I saying this and not answering like straight to your question? Confident has to do with an attribute, okay, with a characteristic of someone or something, okay? And confidence is a noun. Confidence is a noun. So it means I cannot say I am confident. No, I can say I'm confident, okay? And confidence is important to project a good image in front of people. Confidence, okay? I don't know if that's clear to you.
Can you give us one more example?
Okay. This, for example, this job, okay, for example, being the president, being the president of Mexico requires a lot of confidence.
Okay.
From the person who is in charge. You see, that's the way we can use it as a noun. The other one is just a characteristic, a trait of someone. Thank you so much for the question. Very good. Now, guys, I guess there was one more. No, there is no more, no more to share. Thank you, guys. Now let's move to the next topic: smartphones. What kind of a smartphone do you have, Carla, Angie, Arturo, Dulce? I have, for example, this is a Huawei, I guess. No, this is a Nokia, Nokia 9 Plus or something. This is the one that I use since the last year. And it's very useful, very useful for working purposes. But what kind of smartphone do you have? And
I have a Huawei.
Oh, you have a Huawei, okay. Arturo, yeah, which one do you have?
It's a Samsung from 2019.
Wow.
A good one also.
And you have also an iPhone, right?
Yes, I use that for my work. I work as freelance, so I need an American number for that.
Excellent, very good. I don't know if you knew, but Arturo, he travels to United States from time to time, and that's really good. You've been to many places, right, Arturo?
Yeah, I've been there. In the first place was Charleston, or Charleston, in South Carolina, and then I moved to the same state, to Greenville, into the plants. Charleston was Mercedes-Benz bands for the trucks of Mercedes. And then in Greenville, there was the BMW plant for all the X models. And then into the 2019, I traveled to Seattle for the Boeing plant, the biggest plant in the world. Is for building all the models or the most models for Boeing, the planes.
Okay, so it has to do with like designed if I understood correctly, right? Or
I must, well, I take care on the installation and assembly and also mounting all the devices for sales, for welding cells into the automotive and aviation industries.
It sounds really interesting and difficult.
Yeah, it's a bit hard, a little bit hard, but it's just like building with Legos cubes. I don't know if it's the right name, but you are raising the tools and everything from small parts, the robot bases, the different kind of robots, because there is not only one kind of robot. You have into the welding cells, you have laser guns, and also let's say it's laser is MIG welding. MIG welding is like MIG welding. It's a kind of welding protected by a gas, but it's controlled from a robot, and is fitted by ¿cómo puedo decir alambre?
Wire.
Oh, okay. Is fitted by a wire, and it's continue welding. It's a non-stop process, and it's good. It's good. Everything that I saw there it's wonderful.
It sounds like it is. It sounds like it is. Thank you so much, Arturo. So, look, smartphones being a bit too smart. Being a bit too smart. Okay. Do you think smartphones suggest you to keep your location? Why do you think they suggest you to keep your location on, guys? Carla, Angie, Dulce. Why do you think?
In the case of iPhone, it's because they have an app that always keep your location for if you lose your phone, you can locate it.
So that's the main reason, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Any other different opinion, Carla or Angie? Is it for the same reason that smartphones require you to keep your position on or your location?
Maybe it's because it's easier to use some apps like Waze or something like this.
Okay. Any other reason, Carla? What about you? Is it for the same purposes that you think smartphones require you to show your location?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Arturo, you have a different opinion?
I agree, but it's not also, it's not different from iPhone to Android system. It's the same. You can block your phone if you lose. But what I don't agree is that they use the cookies. Isn't it?
Yeah, cookies.
And because if I was talking with my wife about a new car, and then we name it some brands like Volkswagen and Ford and all the brands, and then everything appeared on my phone. also with her phone was crazy. Really was crazy.
Yeah.
From the first day, and then at the third one, it appears a lot of advice.
Thank you so much. That was what I wanted to go. Right now that we're having this conversation in English and everything, for example, me that I'm a teacher and me that I used to consume a lot of like English content from other countries, I'm usually sent suggestions about what I should watch. And apart from that, also sometimes even without typing the word, when I try to search for it, the first thing that appears in like on the search bar is the same thing that I want to look for. For example, the lesson for today, lesson D, is when your smartphone is a bit too smart. I remember that I was checking this because I opened the book and then I went to Google, I typed the first letter and the whole title appears. The whole title appeared on the search bar. So computers, cameras, applications, they all require something from us because it is for free, apparently, but actually they're asking for something, right? They're asking for your location, maybe for like security purposes, but also because they want to know where you are so that they can offer to you different products depending on the place that you're being at the very moment. What should you do before downloading an app? Carla, Angie, Dulce, Arturo, what should you do before downloading an app?
First of all, see on the terms.
What about the terms?
Because maybe it has the app maybe has it is for shopping or not, maybe included or not. We have to see that before. Maybe the rank or the rated, if it's for all children or for B15, C rated. I don't know how to say that.
Okay. I was trying to keep track on what you were saying. But this was the question that I wanted to raise from what you said, Arturo. Carla, Angie, Dulce, do you read the terms when you're downloading an app, or do you just agree?
No, I never.
You never. Okay. Why do you think we never read policies and terms before downloading an application?
In my case, because I always download an app that somebody else recommend me, or if, and that's it. And the only thing that I read are the commentaries of the user of the app, because always there are some opinions. The conditions and terms, never.
Okay, yeah, I mean, me neither. I don't usually check the terms and policies and everything. And not because my friends recommend me to download an application, but just because, not because I trust them, but just because I'm lazy. That's the main reason. I don't usually read policies. I guess we don't do it right most of the time. But yeah, good. Now, are there any laws against the invasion? Sorry for that thing. Let me just erase the accent here that was added by PowerPoint. So, Angie, you're working in that area, right? Like with laws and everything. Are there any laws against like smartphones in terms of this, like your privacy and everything? Do you know of any laws?
What is against the?
Oh, versus. Like en contra. Did someone want something? Oh yes, sure, Arturo, sure. Are there any laws against the invasion of privacy through smartphones?
Yes, I had one class
and I see that topic. The class, the name of the class is e-commerce, and we analyze all the all the laws like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and I recommend you read. But if you have a problem, I don't remember the place that the problem was, but I remember the problem. Tinder was demanded from one woman because she result estafada.
Oh, really?
Just because one fake guy asked her some money, and then the woman give the money into a bank. She done a deposit, and then the guy disappeared, and she demands the application. And I think this is okay, and she demanded the application, and ella pidió, she asked.
She asked, or she demanded for.
They demanded for investigate that user and that number of the bank that she put the money, and something like this. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's an example, right? That's an example of how the law is enforced when an application is not used for the purposes it is meant to be used, but also.
Yes, but really, I don't know one law that is que está en contra, that is
Against.
that is against the apps.
Yeah.
If your choice, if you download and you can read.
I guess the main reason for not having enough laws against applications and the invasion of privacy, it is because technology advances at a very fast speed, right? More than law, right? They need to analyze something and they need to pass a law and everything. There is a process, but the applications, devices, companies, they're always developing things. So it is kind of hard to keep track on what they're doing, right? And if it is something convenient or inconvenient for users. Thank you so much, guys. Now, let me see what else do we have here today. We're going to read an article about it, and in that article, you're gonna see these two words, okay? Opt out and outsmart. Carla, can you please read the information here, please?
Yes. Opt out. Reject or avoid. YouTube users may opt out ads just by skipping them. Apps should explain how the site will use any information you provide and if there is any way to opt out those functions.
Thank you so much. Is it understood? Arturo, Angie, Dulce, Carla. Opt out.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So it is an expression you can use to alternate, reject, or avoid, or abandon, okay? Opt comes from the word option, option out, opt out, okay? Good. Well, let's continue. We have one more word here, outsmart. Dulce, could you please read it?
Yes. Than someone or something. Smart, zero criminals, a more comprehensive approach.
To security is needed, right? Thank you so much. Outsmart, like the act of being like smarter than someone else or something else. Okay, so outsmart. Now, in this case, you will see the use of the expression outsmart your smartphone. What do you think it means? Carla, Angie, Arturo, outsmart your smartphone. What do you think it means? Let me just write it here. Outsmart your smartphone. What do you think it means, according to the example and the definition?
Be more intelligent than your phone.
Than your phone. Outsmart. Okay. Outsmart the cops, outsmart criminals, outsmart the teacher, outsmart your boss, outsmart your smartphone. Okay. Being more intelligent than. Thank you so much, Carla. Well, guys, I'm going to send you the something. Okay. Look, let me just stop this. There in your cell phone, you'll receive a screenshot for the reading. And this is what I want you to do. I need you to read the text individually aloud. And I need you to send me, please, a recording with your voice reading the article, okay, so that I can check on pronunciation. Today, we do not have enough chance to go over pronunciation one by one, paragraph by paragraph. That's what I meant. And what we're going to do is to read the text in silence. Well, your microphone's off, but I need you to read the text that I'm going to send you. And I want you to record your voice, if that is possible. I want you to record your voice, you send it to me, and I'll be checking on like pronunciation issues, okay? It is this text. You have it right there. And let's see. We have, I guess, like 5 minutes for this activity to be completed. Is it clear, the instruction?
Yes, all the text or only one paragraph?
No, please read all the text aloud, record your voice, send it to me. You can send it to the group, you can send it in private. What do you prefer, Dulce, Carla, Arturo, Angie? Privately or to the group?
Well, if you group don't mind, I prefer to send to the group so we can share our skills for listen and practice.
I agree.
To the others.
I agree. What about the rest?
It's fine with me.
I agree.
Okay, do it. And in the meantime, I'll share with you also a recording about a teacher from India providing a lesson so that you can have like a notion of how the language is used by people from other countries, okay? So see you in a moment. You can get connected, just record your voice. And once the activity is over, you just activate your microphones and we continue with the session, please. See you in a moment, by the way.